Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to talk about fantasy and its role in sexual dysfunction. Fantasy is a universal phenomenon. It's seen globally, and surprise, surprise, it is part of sex therapy in some cases. So it can't be bad. However, you have to see which type of fantasy, because there are positive fantasies and negative fantasies, or there can be a combination of the two. Basically, when a man or a woman fantasize, they think of conditions which are realistically not possible, but which heighten the level of feeling of satisfaction in a sexual intercourse. It's a well-known fact that after years of marriage, the sexual activity takes a backseat and becomes a normal, mundane thing. There's no fun in it, and therefore the sexual activity also decreases over time. Satisfaction also decreases. It is in these situations fantasy helps. What is a fantasy? It is a sort of a private pornography in which mentally you are somewhere else, physically you are there, but it enhances the pleasure level. The most common fantasy is regarding oral sex, and then comes the thought of having sex with different partners. Indeed, it may help in building up long-term relationships, maybe reliving an exciting sexual experience. So what I want to say is that fantasies are not harmful in general, and people take the crutch or the help of fantasies to improve their sexual activity. I think there's nothing wrong in that. If it helps in a couple develop a better relationship over a period of time also, then certainly use the imagination to improve your sexual life. And that's one thing about fantasy. You can share it with your partner, but please make sure that the partner will not find it revolting. That is up to you to find out whether she will like it or not. If she does not, then it can spoil relationships. Recently, I had a couple who came to my clinic, and the man had explained his fantasy of having a threesome to the wife, and this upset the wife, and she said that she wanted a divorce with a man who was not dedicated to her. So these kind of situations you have to avoid. It's all right to fantasize, but telling the situation to the other person can be detrimental. Again, I take another example of a couple who came to me, and this time the wife had disclosed that she was thinking about X person while they were making love. The husband took it very lightly at that time, or apparently she took it lightly at that time, but slowly what happened was that they were stopped having regular intercourse. And then the husband had erectile dysfunction. Clearly, it was a psychological cause that hurt him, although he tried not to show it. But then these things can happen, that you have to be careful as to who you tell your fantasies and make sure that you don't end up spoiling a relationship. Lots of women do not have orgasms but are able to enjoy their sexual activity. In those situations also, fantasizing may bring her to the level of orgasm, or if she has mild orgasms, then it will take her to a heightened orgasm. This is used in sex therapy, especially when women get disinterested, with one of the ways of making sexual activity alive again. It's a well-known fact that artists of today and yesterday used to use the fantasy to the extreme to make good pictures, and that's also creativity. So fantasy can actually increase the creativity. If you are one of those who fantasizes, carry on doing the work. It's a guilt feeling associated with it that is detrimental. Or if you perchance or accidentally tell it to someone who is not going to like it, then it may destroy a normal human relationship. Be careful, but carry on fantasizing. Thank you for your patient listening. If you've liked today's video, then press the like icon button. If you have any comments or suggestions, press the comments section. And yes, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.